She ain't got no money in the bank.
Going on, guys, Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 8 of my West Ham United career mode. We kicked off the episode here with some really good news, you know. Adrian, our goalkeeper who was out for 2 months, has actually returned quite early, so he'll be back in time for a game against Manchester City where we need to buck up our ideas. You know, last episode wasn't the best of episodes for us, you know, we hit a rough patch in all honesty. So what better way to bounce back in front of your own fans in a win against the reigning champions Manchester City. Here's the team we're going with: Valencia, Carroll, Dan and Song, Noble, Kayuto, Reed, Tompkins, Dwight, Cresswell and Adrian comes in. Despite being a little bit injured, I think he can still do the job for us, you know. We're going to throw him in at the deep end and hopefully we don't live to regret that one, because obviously if Manchester City are on their day, they're going to be firing on all cylinders and Adrian definitely needs to be at his best. But as you can see here is the Barclays Premier League table. After 8 games we find ourselves in 3rd place. We've made a great start to the season here, and you know, despite going through the rough patch, it has been a great start to the season, no one can deny that, and I'm happy where we are and hopefully we'll continue that form, you know. I really do. But here's the Manchester City squad. Superstars everywhere, you know, and if we're going to get a win, it's going to be through hard work and determination. As Dan plays in a great ball to Dijkma, who plays through Mark Noble, the captain of the side here. Mark Noble runs all the way through here. No one's catching him up, you know, shockingly. He crosses it all the way in to find Valencia. But what a save that is from Willy Caballero to stop us from going 1-0 up there. Real chance there from West Ham to find the lead. But Jovetic breaks away from a challenge here. He does really well dribbling in and that. Gets his shot away, but it does get ushered into the path of Adrian. We do win a corner though, 60 minutes into the game. Dan does cross it all the way into the box. It will get saved by Caballero all the way to Dijkma, who shoots from range, but that was always going wide there. And both teams have had a host of chances to take the lead here, and no one's really taken it. But 25 minutes into the game here, Vidal will get onto the ball. He crosses it all the way into the back post to find Fernando, who headers way wide in the mark there. That was a real opportunity if he got that on target. As you can see, Silva now, the Spaniard, does link up with Samir Nasri, the former Arsenal man, who does play into Sagna, into Nasri. Great link-up play here. As Silva crosses into Fernando yet again. It falls all the way to Vidal, who tees up from range, but unfortunately his shot would go wide. And again, City would not stop attacking. The Silva links up with Vidal yet again. Vidal does really well to skip challenges and find Sagna in tons of space. Sagna crosses it all the way in, and that nearly found a way right on the far post there. That would have been an astonishing goal if the right back would have scored there. And again, City now asserting their dominance onto the game. It's been attack after attack from them. And again, Sagna's been a part of them all. Fernando with another header, and header's just wide there. In the 45th minute, though, right before the half would end, we would get an opportunity to attack here with Andy Carroll. He does really well to skip away from his man and shoots from range, but it's safe into hands of Caballero. No danger of that going into the back of it. But into the second half now, Milner does really well to dodge challenges here. He does find Silva, who finds Nasri, who shoots on the turn, but again, that was way off target. It's been a poor shooting display from both sides today, in all honesty. But Mark Noble onto the ball here, does really well to link up with Alex Song. Alex Song does find Kayuto, who finds Dijkma in some space. Dijkma puts the ball in, looking for Andy Carroll as the immediate target, and it does get cleared away eventually by Manchester City. But Silva now, Clichy onto the ball now. He does really well with James Milner linking up, who would find David Silva, eventually crosses the ball in. It falls all the way to Yaya Toure, and that is an astonishing goal there from the Ivory Coast man. An overhead kick with so much power from such a dead ball. There's no stopping it. It really ain't. And you know, when you lose, if you're losing to a goal like that, it really doesn't matter, because that is astonishing. There's nothing you can do about that. 3 goals for Yaya Toure in this season. I'm sure that's the best one. We do bring on Sacco for Andy Carroll, who's been disappointed in this game. Gonzalez also comes on, and I believe that's all we're doing for the time being. 10 minutes left to go in this game, looking to get back, and the ball does get given away to Ener Valencia. Rare chance for us here. Valencia shoots from range, and it's a poor shot, but it had Caballero diving onto the floor there, but nothing doing there. As Alex Song now, 89 minutes, we're in the 90th minute basically. The ball gets cleared away. Gonzalez takes it down. He needs to be composed here. He turns away. He would find Dan, and Dan plays it into Alex Song. Song gets away from his man. It's Alex Song with the shot, and the Cameroon man on loan from Barcelona saves the game for us. In the 90th minute, West Ham United draw level, and we literally keep fighting to the end, boys, because that is the reward. We get the goal through Alex Song there, and that is a very important goal for him. Caballero rooted to the spot, posting in. We'll take that. What a game to get your first goal in the BPL season for Alex Song in the 90th minute, and we'll take that, guys. That'll be how the game finishes. Sergio Aguero obviously visibly upset about that one, but a 1-1 draw. Nevertheless, it's a fantastic result, and both centre defensive midfielders do get the goals there for West Ham. And as you can see here, it's quite an even game in all honesty, but City definitely had a host of chances that definitely were clear cut where they definitely could have scored from, but they just missed the target. And as you can see, it was poor shooting from both teams there. Only 2 on target from the host of shots they did have. Danny would pick up man of the match with a good performance from him. 86% passing. You know, in a game where you're not really going to see much of the ball, he did make the most of it. But we've got up game now, guys, against Leicester City, who are a really good side on their day. At the King Power Stadium, you can't put anything past them, but Wilson and Saka do start up front, but Hooley gets an opportunity. Noble, Coquelin, Gonzalez, Reed, Collins, Jenko, Grimando gets a chance at left back, and Adrian still remains in there for the Hammers to see how this game goes for us. Leicester City, like I said, it's going to be a tough game. We can't switch off against them because we know they're a really good side, and we need to be on top of our game, like I said. Leicester start with Schmeichel, Delight, Morgan, Moore, Konchesky, I do believe. No, Schlupp. Playing 5 at the back. King, Matty James, Lawrence, Knockhart, and Vardy spearheads the attack for the Foxes. It's going to be an interesting game here. And in the first couple of minutes, Vardy would get through on goal here. Completely dodges the James Collins challenge. Goes all the way through into King. It hits the post, it falls back into him, and he finds the back of the net. Just 2 minutes into the game, Leicester have the lead in the cup through poor defending from us, and we deserved it. No, I can't sugarcoat it. We deserved to concede that goal. And it seems like the old West Ham is back again, conceding a goal like that against Andy King, who gets his one goal in this game already, and it comes 2 minutes in. It's absolutely disappointing here. As King gets on the ball, the goal scorer will link up with Vardy again. Vardy would shoot, but Adrian comes to West Ham's rescue there, as we do get the ball away. But on the counter-attack now, Coquelin will pick up the ball 23 minutes into the game. He does really well as he gets away, puts the ball over the top to find Tafara Sacco. Sacco with the header, trying to put it over Schmeichel, but it's a good save there from the Danish goalkeeper. But Knockhart would line up a free kick from range here as the half is coming to an end. He puts it way over the bar though, and that could have put Leicester out of sight of the game if they went 2-0 up there. As Gonzalez gets onto the ball now, he does really well to sync up with Wilson here. Wilson does see Sacco in space down that right hand side. He crosses it all the way back in to find Wilson, and that is the biggest sitter you're going to miss this season, son. That was an important effort, and I can't believe Schmeichel actually got to that there. He hit it straight at him, but we should definitely be back on terms there, as they do miss an opportunity there, Leicester. But into the second half now, Knockout would pick up the ball. He does really well as he plays in, I believe, King again. Now Matty James crosses it into Oloa, and he gets denied from the crossbar there. That could have easily been 2-0. West Ham let off here. We need to see this as a sign and keep attacking as Bahuli gets onto the ball here. He's holding the ball up. He does play it into space into Mark Noble. The captain shoots from range, but unfortunately it goes way over the bar there. We do bring on Andy Carroll, Emil Furtado, and Richardly Bazoa to try and change the game up. Andy Carroll's son, you need to make an effort. 10 minutes left to go in this game as Bazoa breaks down the wing here. We're going all out attack. We want to win this game. We really do. Look at Andy Carroll at the top of your screen here, guys. The ball comes flying in. What movement from Andy Carroll, and what a save that is from Schmeichel to deny the big man scoring there. And it looks like we are going out of the cup, guys, in a couple of minutes' time. As Bazoa clicks the ball, he would find Emil Furtado, who we all know is notorious for his crossing. Emil Furtado wants the ball, crosses it all the way in. Andy Carroll, he ain't going to be denied there. Another late goal from West Ham United, and we find the back of net again. This time, it's Andy Carroll. What a finish that is from the lad. And that's his 5th goal in the Capital One Cup. He's had a host of chances in the Capital One Cup, and he's finished nearly all of them. What a player Andy Carroll is. But that wouldn't be the end of the game. In the 90th minute, Leicester will come forward. A clear-cut opportunity for Lawrence. Lawrence gets a shot away, and what a save that is from Adrian. Into extra time now. At the end of the half, it would be Leicester onto the ball here. They do really well as they cross the ball into the box. It looks to be travelling Adrian, and again, that could have found a way anywhere into the back of the net. From the kickoff on the second period of extra time, Andy Carroll breaks. He gets his shot away, but a really good effort was tame in the end. As Moore comes forward now, it looks like penalties are looming as the ball comes over the top. Leicester could win the game here. It's Knockhart, shoots from range, and again Adrian denies him the goal. We pick up a corner here. It's Sacco onto the ball. He does really well. He crosses it all the way in to find Bazoa. He's denied by the crossbar, and this game, it hits the post with Andy Carroll, and it looks like this game is going to penalties. Here's the match facts, guys, as we go into the penalty shootout. We dominated right in the end there, but they had a lot more possession than us. But now we go into the penalty shootout. The most interesting fact about this game, and it's going to be Esteban Cambiasso that steps up first, the Argentine versus the Spanish goalkeeper Adrian. Cambiasso shoots, he hits the post. Adrian gets the right way. He would have saved it anyway. And the game is still at 0-0 as Emil Furtado steps up now. Substitute has come on, and he puts it past Schmeichel's reach there and makes it 1-0 to the Hammers. Now Schlupp does go up against Adrian here. Is it going to be a save here from the Spanish goalkeeper trying to put him off? Adrian saves it. Really good save from the Spanish goalkeeper. And West Ham have a real opportunity to put this game beyond Leicester now if they go 2-0 up here. It's Andy Carroll, the English striker who's changed the game since coming on. Steps up. No chance for the goalkeeper. 2-0 on penalties for West Ham. Aloha now steps up for Leicester. Can he find the back of the net here? Here he comes. Adrian, can he save it? Chips, classy finish down the middle there. No Obviously, cool as you like, cool as a cucumber really. As Sacco steps up now, can he score? Of course he can, right into the top hand corner there. West Ham are 3-1 up on penalties. Lawrence needs to score this one or it's game over for Leicester City. Here they go, good penalty there. It is now 3-2. If West Ham score this though, there's no way Leicester can win it. It's Gonzalez, takes his shot and he puts it into the back of the net. West Ham United are through to the next round of the Capital One Cup on penalties by the skin of their teeth, guys. Good performance here. Adrian was the cup hero. The penalty shootout was incredible. It was really good to see. And it was quite a dramatic episode. We had late goals and a penalty shootout. So, yeah, it was very dramatic. Very, very dramatic. Andy Carroll off the bench to pick up man of the match. Good performance from him. And like I said, he really did impress me this game. So I expect to see more from him in the future. But anyway, guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode. We could still play United, Villa, Stoke, Huddersfield, Chelsea, Everton, Wolves, Reading or Barnsley in the next round of the Cup. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys looking at the Barclays Premier League table. If you did enjoy the video, guys, as always, make sure to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. If you're new around here and you haven't already, you're enjoying what you see and you think I deserve a subscription, then thank you, guys. It is free and it does help my channel grow. If you want to see more from me, I do upload Ultimate Team content also, so make sure you check that out on the channel too. And as always, I hope you all have a really nice day. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.